What's up, YouTube? I think it's time to say farewell. Y lo voy a tener que hacer en dos lenguajes. Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. Bienvenidos de regreso a mi canal. I hope you guys have been doing fine. I've been doing fine. I've been doing a little traveling. So it's been great, but creo que por primera vez voy a tener que ser un poco serio en este canal. I don't really like to be serious, guys, and I think this is going to be something very different. Be a little serious with you guys today, but just bear with me. But first and foremost, make sure you guys go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the family, because we're growing every day, and I'm so happy that we are growing, and I can't wait to show you guys everything else I have in store. Vamos a empezar. Hoy es el 22 de marzo. It's March 22nd. And 30 years ago, this guy was born. Nací el 22 de marzo 1988 y wow, cómo pasa de rápido el tiempo. Time flew. I can't believe how fast it flew by. I still feel like a kid, like a teenager, and then when I'm reminded of how old I am, I'm like, wow, I'm really not that young anymore. Pero voy a hablar sobre algo que es muy importante para mí, alguien que todos tenemos, hemos hecho y ojalá y completamos. Something we all do as humans. We set goals for ourselves. For me, I set a lot of goals for myself, and most of them were to complete them before I turned 30. And I did. Thank goodness I did. Mis metas, todas fueron que las completara yo antes de los 30 años. Y gracias a Dios que sí, la mayoría, casi todas las completé. Pero solo puedo agradecerle a mis padres, a mi familia, a todos los que me apoyaron. Y les voy a contar sobre pocas de ellas. And I'm gonna run down through a couple of them, give you a brief history of the past 30 years. So let's start from the beginning. My parents immigrated to the United States in the early 80s, and they've been here ever since. Mis papás emigraron de México a los Estados Unidos al principio de los 80s, y en 1988 nací yo, así que soy primera generación aquí en este país. Mis padres no hablaban inglés, español fue mi primer lenguaje, aprendí en inglés en la escuela y así seguí. English is not my first language. I actually spoke Spanish first because my parents did not speak English. My father spoke a little bit of English early on. Now he speaks very well, very fluent in English. My mom, she doesn't speak it as well, or as much I should say. She doesn't speak English as much, but she can speak it. She does understand it. So from a very young age, it was my duty to basically translate for my mom. I remember being 8 years old in a doctor's office, being sick, or my mom being in, having an appointment or something, and me having to translate. So imagine an 8-year-old boy sitting there listening to the doctor speak in English, thinking, processing it in Spanish, so you can explain to your mom and let her know whether she's sick or what's wrong, because she has to take medicine, right? Iba yo al doctor con mi mamá, me explicaba en inglés y yo le tenía que decir en español. Me acuerdo de tener 8 años, era yo un niño y tener que hacer todo eso. Era una responsabilidad grande, pero sabiendo que mi mamá no podía por ella misma, era algo que yo tenía que hacer por ella. Desde un principio yo supe que tenía que ser inteligente, hablar, escribir de todo en español y inglés para poder tener éxito en este país. So, my parents came from nothing. I watched them work hard to get to the point where they are. I'm the oldest of 4, and I knew how much it meant for me to be successful, for me to enjoy life, for me to take everything that my parents taught me and make something out of it, because they didn't just come to this country to mooch off everything. No, they came here to provide a better life for us, or have kids and have them live in a better place and condition that they were raised up in, because it's rough out there, guys. I used to go there every year, every summer. Nomás en ver a mis papás, vinieron de nada, trabajaron, hicieron todo para darnos todo con lo poquito que teníamos, y es algo que no se puede decir o enseñar cómo de agradecido es uno. So, Another one of my goals was being good at sports, being good at anything really, because like I mentioned, my parents worked, like I mentioned, my parents worked hard, so there was no reason for me not to succeed at everything I tried. I was born in a country where everything is attainable, where you are in so much of a benefit because you are born in this country. Everything is here for you. You have so many resources. So there was no reason for me to fail or to give up. I've never believed in giving up because I've never saw it. It was never shown to me. I was never shown to give up or take the easy route. I was shown to work smart, not hard, but that's completely different than to quitting or giving up. That's not who I was raised to be, and I hope I did my parents proud in these 30 years because I really have been trying my best at everything I have ever put my mind to. Another one of my goals was to be that person to go to, the one you can count on. I pride myself in knowing that my word counts, it matters. When I say I'm gonna do something for you, I'll be there for you, I'll help you do this. I'm that person you do not have a doubt in, and that's something very important to me and my parents. Everything I say, I think will go back to my parents as teaching me that. Don't say you're gonna do something unless you're gonna do it. Don't give somebody your word if you're gonna break it, because that's all we're ever born with is our word. Otra de mis metas fue que mi familia, mis amigos, todos con los que yo me junto, sepan que yo soy alguien con quien pueden confiar. Que necesiten ayuda, necesiten algo, lo que sea, saben que pueden llamarme a mí y yo voy a estar ahí por ellos. I think this goal by far is something that I'm most proud of. Was to see, look, my voice is starting to crack. Was to find love or to be in a healthy relationship before I was 30. I mean, I'm Mexican, so it's expected that, you know, by the time you're 18, you better have a wife lined up. But I was lucky enough to find her when I was 16. My wife, she's my best friend. There's really like nothing I can say to express what she means to me. And I think my relationship with my wife is probably the most precious thing in my life right now, because I don't have kids. But to be able to show the world that it's still out there, like real love is still out there. It's not all about hookups and being in love with this person one minute, being in love with another person the next. It's not. And like I said, we didn't even go to the same high school, which is crazy. That is something like a goal that I crushed, or that I'm still crushing at, because I do everything in my power to make it work. We both do, and she's the best. Una meta muy importante que me encanta hablar sobre ella es la relación que tengo con mi esposa. Como soy mexicano, tienes que tener novia o estar casado ya cuando tengo unos 20 años. Pero yo tuve la suerte de conocer a mi esposa cuando tenía 16 años. Ella tenía 15, así que ya llevamos 14 años de conocernos y ser novios. Nos casamos hace unos años atrás. Y la relación que tengo con ella me da demasiado orgullo porque trabajamos muy duro en ser felices juntos. Yo a ella a mí. Y la meta en encontrar amor o tener esposa es algo que no esperé que pasara tan pronto, pero estoy muy agradecido que sí pasó, y con mi mejor amiga, porque ella es verdaderamente mi mejor amiga. The next goal, it's actually pretty funny. Not funny, but let's go over here. Let's move on. So this next goal, it's something that gets overlooked, or we don't really put too much thought into it. It just happens sometimes. But to be a good brother, a good older brother, be a good example. Chocolate, come on, man. I'm vlogging here, bro. That's my dog. You guys know him. It's my baby boy. We don't have any human babies, so this is our fur baby, right? So, to be a good older brother, I try to always do the right thing, because I know my younger siblings are watching me. Whether I know it or not, they tend to emulate me. Not only do I have 3 younger siblings, 2 boys and 1 girl, but I also have my in-laws. I have 2 younger brother-in-laws who I love to death. You can't tell whether or not we're blood because I don't treat them like they're my in-laws. Chocolate, come on, bro. I don't treat them like they're my in-laws. I treat them like they are blood, and they treat me the same way. So just knowing that they're watching me, everybody's watching me, I try to be try to set good examples. I try to do good by everybody. And family's the most important thing to me, guys. So being there for them and trying to give them or impart knowledge on them is something that's very, very important to me. And I know they appreciate it, whether they tell me or not. I can see it by their actions. You know, sometimes I tell them things they don't necessarily want to hear, but that's my job as an older brother, and I think I've been doing a great job. So, you know, I'm just gonna pat myself on the back for that. Ser un hermano mayor es algo muy importante, es un trabajo importante. No muchos le ponemos atención a ser hermano mayor porque estamos ocupados en viviendo nuestra vida, pero tengo dos cuñaditos que son, uno tiene 15 años, apenas cumple los 15, y el otro tiene 10, va a cumplir 10. Y los quiero como si fueran hermanos de sangre, de mi carne. Y tengo dos hermanos menores y una hermanita. Yo sé que ellos me miran, así que trato de ser una persona ejemplar para ellos. Aunque ellos me digan o no, ellos miran cómo vivo mi vida y tratan de hacer lo mismo. Tratan de aprender de mí y yo les trato de enseñar porque yo ya pasé, soy el mayor, sé un poco más de la vida, la viví un poco más larga, así que yo les trato de enseñar lo que pueda yo. And one of my favorite goals that I kicked its ass last year, or actually in June, we bought a house, guys. We bought a house. I'm living the American dream. My parents, like I said, came from nothing, and I worked, you know, based on the examples they gave me and how they raised me. And my wife and I, we bought a house, our first house, June of 2017. It's a big accomplishment because we both, my wife is a genius. She's still in school, she's been in school forever, but she really worked her butt off. She was in school, doing all the house stuff, working so we can save up, and it's such a proud thing to come home to. Like, you come home to your own home, and it's something we worked so hard for, something that was at the top of our list, and we knocked that out. So it was such a satisfying moment. Buying a house before I was 30 was literally in big, bold, black letters. That was at the top of my list. I did not want to be 30 and not have a home yet, because you don't work so hard for so long to wait even longer. I keep going out of focus. Something. En junio 2017 compramos nuestra primera casa. Esa era una de las metas más grandes que tenía yo, porque no quería cumplir los 30 años o comprar casa después de los 30 años, porque yo sabía que se podía cumplir antes de eso. Y puse la meta hacia arriba. Mi esposa y yo trabajamos demasiado. Ella yendo a la escuela, yendo a trabajar, es algo muy difícil. Ella lo hizo y entre los dos compramos nuestra casa, y es un momento muy orgulloso porque estamos viviendo el sueño americano, ¿no? Y creo que con esto la voy a acabar. Vivir una vida feliz. Hasta esta fecha yo creo que he vivido lo más feliz que he podido. Los años de niño no fueron fácil, no fueron los mejores, pero no dejé que eso determinara cómo iba yo a vivir de adulto o cómo iba yo a seguir viviendo. Mi niñez fue muy feliz, muy feliz. Mis papás me apoyaron, me seguían diciendo me seguían explicando lo bueno y lo malo. Con la ayuda de ellos es porque todavía sigo viviendo muy feliz. Se los agradezco demasiado a mis padres. Y creo que con eso me voy a despedir de todas las metas que cumplí. Voy a lo que sigue porque tengo muchísimas metas que cumplir. Todavía estoy muy joven. Tengo muchos años por delante y las metas nunca van a parar de estar ahí. Y yo no voy a parar hasta que cumpla yo todas. I think I'm gonna bid farewell to my 20s or my goals with this. The biggest goal that I'm still working at is to live a happy life. That's the most important thing anybody can do, because you can have cars, you can have friends, you can have money, but if you aren't happy with your life, it's going to be a rough one. You have to find it within yourself to keep going every day. Live life to the fullest. Life is short. We're only here for a very short time, and we just have to think about it that way. Live life that way. Keep doing. If something brings you down, don't worry about it. It won't last too long. Keep pushing forward. And I think that's the biggest accomplishment or goal that I've set, and I'm, like I said, continue working out. I keep living life the way I want, at my terms. I don't worry about anybody's opinion. I don't worry about what this person has to say, because at the end of the day, like I say this very often, which my wife thinks is crazy. You're born alone, you die alone. Other people's opinions won't go down 6 feet on the ground with you. They're gonna stay here. They're still gonna be talking whether you're here or not. So what other people have to say should not determine how you live your life, guys. And with that, I guess, you know, it's time to say goodbye to all my previous goals, my childhood era, the great memories which I will never forget. But I'm gonna continue moving forward, continue knocking out these goals that I have set for myself. Set goals for yourself. Goals make life fun. You reach a goal, there's such a self-satisfaction within that it's hard to explain, guys. And I love every single one of you guys. You guys have grown with me on this social media experience. It's crazy. A lot of you guys I've gotten to know personally, which is amazing. And I just want to tell you guys I love you. Los amo a todos. Son lo máximo. Mucha gente ya los conozco personalmente y son gente bonita. Todo a través de las redes sociales, y es increíble el apoyo que tenemos sobre ustedes. Así que con esto me despido. Nos vemos los próximos videos que siguen, porque esto no va a parar, es el principio. This is just the beginning, guys. We're gonna continue doing what we're doing. Love ya, los quiero.